Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis, sheep style baby. And guys, it looks like we had ourselves a gap and crap, and no coincidence where SPY decided to gap up too. It gapped up right to my resistant level, my 1.382 Fibonacci level, right around 586.13. I rounded up to 0.2, but it's around 586.13. Had a nice rejection there. I wrote my plan in the Discord this morning. 586.10 is resistant, around 0.10, and must clear to put 587.5 and 589 in play. If 585 fails, 583.6 and 582 were in play. Okay, we have a bull case, we had a bear case, and once we got the breakdown, I wrote in the group, as of now, 585 failed, put in 586.5 in play. Goodness gracious, look at the beautiful breakdown right there. Breakdown of my 585 level. It even came back and back tested it as a resistance. You see it closed above it in the pre-market, but trading hours could not hold, rejected from my 586.10-ish level, broke down 585, treated it as a resistance and pushed downwards, coming very close to my 582 level. Intraday price action was bearish and we traded as such. But where did SPY close today? SPY today closed around 582.35. Where did it close yesterday? 582.30. Right around the same area, 582.3. What is this candlestick pattern we have here? We had a gap and crap, rejection straight from a Fibonacci level, false breakout of this downtrend line, and now we have ourselves a bearish counter attack. Okay, we look up what a bearish counter attack is. You can just Google it, check the images, see what it looks like. We got a lot to choose from. We can look at this one. This would be a bearish counter attack where the two candles is a green one and then a red one. They close right around the same area. Okay, you guys see on the daily chart, SPY between today and yesterday closed right around the same area. So how do we trade this setup? Well, 582.3 is the level to watch because that's right around the area where they close. Below it is bearish. Above it, then bulls may have a shot at some upside. Okay, so the bull case scenario, if above 582.3 and we manage to push back above 583.7 and 585, then we are bullish heading back to 582.10ish with 587.5 and 589 above. Now, if we get below or gap below 582.3, that's bearish. And if we break it down or get below it, lower targets are in play. I got 581, 579.5, 578, and all the way possibly down to 576.5. Even possible we get even lower down than that, all the way back down to the 571 area. Okay, but don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. We got to get below 582.3 and break down 581 and 579.5. Then we can start talking about more bearishness. But let's see how the price action reacts to this pattern here, this setup, if you will. Okay, so we got the bull case and the bear case. I hope you guys understood it. Above 582.3, clearing 583.7 and 585, could get back up, 586.10 or higher. And below 582.3, based on this setup, bears have a shot at more downside. Triple Q, 3 days in a row below the 5 daily moving average. Okay, we see the red candles. It is a higher close than yesterday, but intraday they tried the gap, but we got the crap, gap and crap. And if we break down the next support level at 490, we are going down lower. All right. We updated some support levels. 490, 487.5, 485.5 would be targets if we break down 490. I can't get bullish unless we get back above the 5 daily moving average. Okay, 3 days in a row, got to get back above it, got to recapture, give us that false breakdown. I'll trust getting back above it, above 492 and 493.7. If we get above those levels, the big, well, 496, 497.5, and then the big 500 level would be in play. All right, I'll get bullish again. We're back above the 5 DMA. Right now, not looking too good. And if we lose 490 tomorrow, definitely possibly more downside. NVDA, gotta watch out for this double top. We hit a level, a previous high back in June. Got selling pressure once again. Okay. And if we start breaking down more support levels or even gapping down below 137, 135, that's bearish. With 133, 131.5, and 130 in play. Below 131.5, I would definitely be bearish. Possibly could get back all the way down to 125 and 123.5. Big possibility. All right. Double top is only canceled if we can get above what's the high? 140 point. Let's round it up to 141. Double top is canceled if 141 is cleared. Okay, so from here 139 and 141 must clear for more upside, new all-time high, and cancel the double top. Otherwise, we break down support levels 137, 135, 133. We are heading down lower. Double top is playing out, and that's bearish. Tesla still in the chop zone. It's gonna need to gap. What I like to see is to be bullish, a gap up for an island reversal or a gap down. We'll see what happens. Overall, 223.5 down to 216 is still the chop range. I would play it level or scalp as long as in the chop range, but I can't fully commit to a direction until that range breaks. Okay, above 223.5, I would be bullish, and below 216, I will be bearish. Anything in between, we are still consolidating for the next leg. All right, IWM not looking too bearish yet. It's still treating the buy zone as a buy zone, 224.5-ish. It just needs to show follow through by clearing 227 and 228.6. If it does, 230 plus incoming. Can't fully get bearish unless we get below 226 and 224.5. If it does, then we could talk about a deeper pullback for IWM. All right, guys, let's take a look at the dark pool orders. Look at that, 582.34, right around where SPY closed. That 582.3 is zone, guys. It's also a dark pool level, very important level. Below it, bears got a shot. Above it, bulls have a shot. Use it to your advantage, guys. Triple Q, 490.94. Okay, right around my 490 level, very close. IWM, 226. Okay, watch that pivot level. Clear 226, maybe we get higher. Tesla, 220.89. That's right around where it closed today as well. I love it. And NVDA, 136.93. So yeah, that's around where NVDA closed as well. We know, where the important pivot level is, the close. And if we break it down, bearish, we get above it, maybe it's bullish. Make sense? We use the dark pool levels, which is the institutions level, as pivot levels as well. Now we take a look at SPY, 100K premiums or above. We're looking at above the ask, sweep orders and out the money. And what do we get? More bearishness, 4.6 million to 1.6 million. We got the pullback. I mean, we have signs of bearishness, signs of a top. The option flow's still looking bearish though, so we'll see what happens. Seeing a lot of bearishness, a lot of puts. Have some time in it, some 0 DTE, some 1 DTE. Yeah, a lot of these are probably expired today, yep. But still seeing a lot more puts. A lot more puts than calls. Triple Q, bullish. Okay, it's not agreeing with SPY. All right, definitely keep that in mind. A lot of these calls are expired today, though. So the same can be said for the puts. That was this morning. But towards the end of the day, the puts have some time on it. A couple of puts for tomorrow, for next month, for Halloween. The calls came in very zero DTE. Yeah, I'd say the puts won. The edge to the puts. Even though it's saying more money in the calls, a lot of these calls are expired. You guys can see for today. So it's a lot of zero DTEs for the calls. So I would lean bearish still based on that context. IWM is bearish. NVDA is bullish. A lot of the calls are expiring for tomorrow. We do have one here. 140 straight price for next year in March. And we're looking at the puts. A lot of the puts are expiring for tomorrow as well. A lot of short-term stuff. But overall, the edge goes to the calls. And Tesla. Tesla is bearish. A lot of the puts are for tomorrow. But same can be said for the calls. But there's double the calls than... double the puts than calls. So it's something to keep in mind. All right, guys. Price action is the true shepherd. But hey, definitely nice to see what the big money players are doing. All right. So if you guys enjoy my content, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you want more content from me throughout the day, join the Discord. Have a great evening. Peace.